into the wrong area, which isn't great. But hello and welcome to tonight's 400 sub celebration. One nugget. Shadow, by the way. Oh, Shadow, you changed your name. Alright. Make here to welcome to stream as well. Welcome in. Yes. This is a 400 sub celebration. Let's get it in. It happened. We actually did it. Like, all jokes aside though. Yeah. All jokes aside, you know. It's because I'm tiny IRL, so I'm named Nug1. Fair enough. We did, yeah. No, but we pierce into the. Alright. But like, okay, this is gonna be a personalized message for anyone else watching the stream after the fact, so, you know, you can listen, but I just want to say thank you, because never in my wildest dreams did I think I would make it this far, if I'm being honest with you. Because like, when I start off streaming, like, you know, all of you know the story of, well, at least the older viewers know, but all of the newer viewers don't know. I started on Twitch, right? That was where I started streaming initially. So when I lost my Twitch account and I had to move to YouTube, it was so frustrating. Like, I was so upset. So to basically have surpassed where I was on Twitch, which was my main platform at the time, is a very, very big milestone. And I just want to say, you know, thank you for everyone who has supported, everyone who's, you know, liked the streams, watched the streams, even if you just lurk. Thank you. I really do appreciate it. Yeah. There is something I do want to cover a bit in depth, and, you know, dreams that I would like to get into, right? So right now I just want to celebrate this like milestone, because, like, you know, at the end of the day, like, while it does show, I mean, for some people, like, they want numbers to be as big as possible, right? Nah, I use the ghost app. There's a ghost basically licking my. What? Okay, alright. We'll get back to that, alright? Yeah, what was I even saying? I got sidetracked now, shit. But as I was trying to say before, people being random, yeah. While, you know, my growth on this platform has been slow, and sometimes it has made me wonder, you know, and, you know, there have been a lot of self-doubts in some places, right? I have been surprised over and over again by this community. Like, y'all have surprised me so many times, you know? And I know, like, in the grand scheme of things, like, to a lot of people, they'd be like, oh, you're only on 400 subs, you know? It's like, but like, it's more the meaning behind that, you know? Because numbers have never been my goal. My goal has been to like share my passion, share my love of these games, these different forms of media, and just share what I like with people who think and feel the same way as I have. And it's been really fun to be able to do that, and I hope that I'll be able to continue doing that in future. And cause yeah, can I be honest with you? Like, to some people this may sound sad, but like, maybe this is weird to say, but I want to be like in my 80s, 90s, and so like streaming, like even if it's like not to like an extremely big audience like that, like if I could do this until like I'm old and gray, I would be happy. Like, genuinely speaking, like. And that's funny to say because a lot of people, they can't see themselves doing things until that point in time, but I can see myself doing this for as long as I get to have fun and just get to share what I like sharing. I'll want to keep doing this, and this community has given me something that I never thought I would have, like, so, from, like, the very, like, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart, like, thank you so much, because, like, when I came into, streaming generally, right, like, if I don't come back. Alright, well, I'll keep that in mind. Knock. I'll keep that in mind. Man, overall speaking, like... So, I have some news for you, right? Since we have hit 400 subs, that means that in future, like, if we keep doing this well and if, like, the audience keeps growing, like, there'll be more things I'll be able to do with YouTube. Who knows? I might even be able to do, like, memberships, because memberships work very similar to how, like, subs worked for the most part over on, Twitch. So eventually, possibly, if we're doing well enough, you all might be able to have memberships, like, but, like, I feel like I don't want to set that up, because, like, I would want to make it worth anyone's time, especially. Because I feel like a lot of you know me as a person, like, it's funny, right? Like, typically I feel like, I don't know, it's hard to describe my feelings. Like, there's just so much I want to say, and, like, I go to start to say this, I'm like, wait, maybe that's not the right thing to say, maybe I shouldn't say that, so... Let's just reel it back a bit, yeah. But there's just so much I want to say. Like, there's just so much I have on my mind. So many things that are going through my head. Just so much. And, yeah, I don't know where to start, honestly. Listen, if you believe in it, when you see it, you'll make it. Even through the night, the quote encourages holding on to hope even when things seems darkest. Alright. It's right above me. What do I do? Make it awkward. Tell them that you know where their wife and kids live and that you'll make them get a divorce and that their wife will take the kid and then, the ghost will just run away. So... Any sane person knows that, like, that's all you need to do. Man. It's just tremendous run on my community. Oh, fair enough. Thank you, Motion. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Thank you. Listen, we don't talk about. Listen, Shadow, do not ask any questions about that. That event never happened, okay? This is preposterous, I tell you. Shut up. Shut up. Okay, well, never mind. Never mind. Never mind. But anywho, as for the celebration stream, I'll be saying what we'll be doing next. The next thing we'll be doing, or the next big goal, as you can imagine, is much further away. So that's going to take us a while. We may be here for another year before we reach that goal, but I don't mind that all too much, you know? I'm just going to have fun, take my time with things, and do stuff. So, the main thing I wanted to tell y'all is, I think that's in like 12 years. Yeah, we'll get there in 12 years. In 12 years we'll be there. Well, I'm sorry, none of us are close to you, so I think you're done for. So, accept your fate. 5 goes, yeah. Yeah, apparently, yeah. I mean, yeah, you should, if they're that problematic, yeah, call the Ghostbusters, because none of us are ghost experts here, so we can't really help you. Does anybody have like a number for like the Ghostbusters? Nah, just get some sleep. You'll be fine. Trust me. They can't get you underneath the protective quilts of your pillow. So yeah. Yeah, that works the best. Well, then you're kind of done if they do, but yeah. The stuffies will protect you. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Okay. No, let's chill, alright? Chill. Let's relax. It's not time to cause any chaos. God damn it. Bonk motion, no chaos, yes. Dies. Alright, well, later Nugget, I'll see you in like 100 years. But yeah. I do want to say something important though, that I do think that this is one of the best communities someone could ask for, you know? So thank you all for being a great community, but you know, I always want, I'm gonna be honest about something, right? Like, as we've been going on YouTube and like we've continued to grow and get bigger, like there've been a lot of things that I tend to worry about, right? Like I tend to worry about like when things get bigger, because I know like if things keep growing, especially at a large rate, eventually like I won't be able to start keeping up with chat anymore. And so overall speaking, let me think. Let me choose my words elegantly. I'm just thinking of what to say. Sorry, my thoughts are like, it's hard to talk. Like, there's so much I want to say, but it just feels like there's so little time to say what I want to say, honestly. Oh boy, here we go. Okay, thank goodness, because yeah, I wasn't gonna say anything if y'all really started to be extremely chaotic. I was just not gonna say anything, so it was the right choice. But anywho, what I was going to say is that, yeah, when it comes down to it, like, YouTube, like, streaming and stuff is still very fun. I'm still enjoying everything. I'm still, you know, having fun, which is the main part of it. It should be fun, it should be enjoyable, it should be, you know, bring joy, and I'm happy that it's still doing that, and that, you know, that hasn't quite changed, because if it did, then I can't say I'd quite keep wanting to, like, you know, do streaming and stuff, but it's all fun, right? But when it comes down to this community, I hope y'all could embody what I would hope that you do, right? Because, like, this community is a very special one, right? I want this to be a community where, you know, we can come together, you know, do stuff, have fun, make jokes, and just, like, have fun generally, right? That will be my hope. And, like, I want you to continue to, like, you know, I would hope at least that this community will continue to be positive. And we could continue, like, enjoying games. I've been working on something, actually, it's not quite done yet, but it should be done soon. So yeah, that'll take a while, if I'm being honest with you. Safety, love, reign, truth, and peace. Dual nations protecting the world from devastation. Yeah. That's what I hope that we, as a community, could do, you know? I know... I've thought about what I want to do, and, like... Yeah, of course, Team Rocket reference. I thought it looked familiar, but I wasn't sure. I was like, it could be, but I was like, nah, probably isn't. It was. So for this stream, we're going to do a lot, and I mean a metric ton of fishing. Yeah, we're just gonna fish. Yeah, that's about it. But, I'm watching while at work. That makes sense. So. Fishing stream, yeah. Yeah, we're just gonna go fishing, Genshin, that's all it's gonna be. Yeah, we're just gonna go all around the map fishing. Chat, to celebrate 400 subs, we're going for a fishing stream. And I'm wearing the woman who want me fish fear me hat. Really? But yeah, maybe one day, who knows, I might do like an IRL fishing stream, like for the memes one day. Can't say when it ever would be, but it would be like far into the future. But I should be able to pay more attention to chat, so while I'm at it, let's talk, right? Like I just want to talk to you. I want to talk to chat. Talk about what? Chat, are you sure you're okay with me going on a bit of a rant here and just like talking about a lot of like different things and going back into the past history of the community for a bit? Yes, I'm gonna be honest with you, there's gonna be a decent bit of that if I... Okay. So as you know, I let the community choose its name, right? Like, because I feel like it's only fair if you let like the community choose what moniker they would like. So I remember I ran a poll and like, like the overall vote was for the current, community name, the Gremlinz, right? That was the winning name out of that poll, and like as time has gone on, like I think it's a fitting name because like at first I was like, does this name fit? But like over time, like it's kind of grown on me because it's weird, but like I think it fits my energy and like close to what type of person I am, right? Nah, well, yes, I have gremlin energy. Yes. But yeah, I do think the name is very fitting, and I am happy that that will be our community moniker going forward, and that's what I'll be referring to all of you. So, as the queen of the conglomerate, I must say, you know, like, I hope in future, like, if we keep growing, if we keep getting bigger, if more people keep coming in, right? I always want there to be positivity, right? Like, I never want a situation where, like, you know, just everybody is divided in the community, or people just have to be constantly divided. I want us to be able to come together as a community, right? Because, like, there's so many, like, creators where you see, like, the community is just, like, very divided, where there'll be one half who, like, will be, oh, we're the OG viewers and we hate the new viewers, and then there's the new viewers who, like, you know, hate the who hate the, like, you know, the old viewers. And I never want that to happen. I just want us to be, like, able to get along, and, like, even though, like, you can't really see quite from the perspective of somebody else, try to be understanding, right? Because, like, I feel like we live in a world where people don't quite try to be understanding anymore. This, you know, they have their beliefs and they're just like, well, this is how it is and this is how it always will be. Second, yeah. I won, oh, 409, wait, what? We're only at 400, what the? We're not at 409? My damn, okay. I wanted to say, yeah, 400, yeah. Yeah, I killed, we finally did it. I was just talking about some upcoming stuff that I want for the community, so. Missed the 0. Yeah. Yeah, as I was saying though, like, I always want this to be a thing of positivity and, you know, where we can just get along and have fun. The second, I do hope that if this community keeps growing, that, like, how do I put this? Like, my goal on YouTube has never been to be an idol necessarily, or to be idolized by people, because I'm not an idealized person. I have flaws, I have imperfections. I'm not perfect, nor will I ever be perfect, right? So, and that's why, like, I never really want that to be the case. Because, like, I feel like when people idealize you too much, and the problem can sometimes be that, you know, they sort of put you up on a pedestal where, oh, you can do no wrong, and they will attack anybody else who says otherwise. I don't ever, like, while I will, like, if it's necessary, criticize people, I never want anybody from my community to go, like, attack anybody, anything like that. Never, ever. Because, like, it's just not worth the time, it's not worth the effort, and it's not worth the energy. Because what does it solve, right? So those are a few things I always will, you know, be keeping a check on. And if I ever find out that someone does, they will no longer be welcome. No, even trip? Alright. Yes, behave and be good, or else you will be punished. Good vibes only, yeah. Yeah, no drama, no nothing. We just chilling, you know. Like, we may talk about, like, funny topics here or there, or things that are funny, but, like, yeah, that's about it. Yeah, it's time to start fishing. Yeah. We just want to be chill. We just want to relax, you know? We just want to fish. Probably the chillest community I'm a part of, yep. This place is where I come to relax. I'm happy to hear that, like... So, you know, I'll do a little Q&A section, so if you want to ask any questions, right? Feel free to ask them now. I'll try to answer them the best possible way that I can. So yeah. What would you do if it's a point when the community is so large and hard to manage? That's a good question. Well, I'll just honestly just do my best, because like that's the thing about like communities generally, like you can, as much as like I can denounce certain things, and I can make sure that, you know, I would try to keep things in check if it got to that point. If, you know, certain things were getting out of hand, you'll just have to do something at that point, you know, like, that's what you'll have to do. Oh, maybe be nice to see you, by the way. Hope you're doing well. So, yeah, my main goal will be just, like, keep certain things to a minimum as much as possible. Just sitting down in the hospital lobby. Well, I hope everything's alright, Jeff. Yeah, I just finished my stream. Hey, congratulations. Hope your stream went well. The most important thing is to have fun and just be you, and that's it. How do I put this? How do you put this? Slowly? Oh, I see. Well, yeah. Yeah, Jeff, what is it? I'm guessing you're officially a dad now, because I had the baby early. There's nobody. Hello. Oh, hey there, just nobody. Welcome. And oh, we have a lot of people here. No, what the hell? No, not yet. More. Yeah, that's what I said. More. What? But yeah. This stuff takes long, man. Well, congrats. I'm guessing, Naya's having. Yes. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I'm sort of out of it. My head is all over the place. Well, I mean, this day was gonna come sooner or later, if we're being honest. It'll be funny, like, when Naya comes in, eventually, like, if it's like a few days or a week from now or whatever. Well, yeah, yeah, Jeff's kid is being born on the 400th sub anniversary. What are the chances? It's been maybe an hour. Yeah. Yeah, it seems like Naya's in for a rough ride. It's a good omen, yeah. Well, I'm lecturing the time to nighttime. You shall raise a child in the ways of the Gremlinz. Not even lie, because it's kind of difficult for me to distract myself right now. Only welcome here to chill for a bit if you need to. Help you get your mind off things. Since I know you're probably worrying, hoping that everything's going well and all that, so yeah. One of yeah, doing the whole one of us. It's funny. I mean, I know you're probably not ready, but as I've told you before, I'm sure you're gonna do a good job. I know it's very, you know, different, and like, you kind of like, when it comes to this, like, you're like, I got 9 months, but like, it's very hard to be like ready for the exact day that it happens, but all you can do is your best at the end of the day. So just do your best, try your best, and that's all that matters. You'll make mistakes along the way, which is fine. Everybody makes mistakes. But it's how you learn and move on from those mistakes that will define how things go. Yes, we got a fish. Right. Like you're trying to give, not to give, have a heart attack. No lie, my anxiety increased by 30% when I hold something fragile. I don't know what to do if I had to take care of a whole baby. And because of work. But the stream goes amazing and congrats, chef. Oh, thank you, I appreciate it, thank you. I really do appreciate it. Yoink. Yes. We salute our leaving Gremlin. They'll be back eventually. Maybe in another time. But yeah, we have to go for now. I probably won't hear from Nio for a while though. Fair enough. I hope that her recovery goes well and everything. But tell her we wish her the best and we hope she has a fast and I think I should be called in at a certain point. Well, yeah, if you're good to see you again, let's go. Yeah, I have my best wishes though. I do hope that, you know, she recovers quick and as safe as she can and that everything will go well, so. Congrats on your kid. Congrats. Yeah, we're just running around, just going fishing. I'm a bit overwhelmed right now, thanks. Yeah, no problem. But okay, chat. Guess how many fish I've caught in my time playing this game? And the closest answer gets, I don't know, a cookie. If you can guess how many fish I have caught by chance. $300. Okay. All time. Yo, Pushy, nice to see you by the way. Wow, we've seen a lot of people tonight. More people than I've even expected. Big... I'm on 350. Okay. So yeah, 300, we have 350. Alright, cool. Well, it is... Is it in Wonders of the World? I think it might be actually, or is it somewhere else? There's a place like, for fishing specifically. I don't remember exactly which one it is, but there is a thing for fishing specifically. It shows how much fish you have on record, so I'll let you know. Well, as you can see, I have caught a lot of fish. None of you were, y'all were like a whole digit off, I'm not gonna lie. But I have caught a lot of fish in this game, like, over time. Holy shit. And the thing is, I haven't done fishing for like a minute too. That's the funniest part about all this. I haven't fished. I win. Yeah, I mean, well, yeah, you're the closest, so I guess, yeah, you do win. Miss, here. I know what I'm handing you. I'm just handing you something. Take it. Take the goddamn nutrient bar. Okay, I'm kidding. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Anyway, let's go. We have like a lot of fish to catch if we're ever gonna get that achievement for like catching 2,000 fish. But you know what? I gotta mark every single fishing spot on the map one day, you know, like, and just go fishing. My vacation's starting tomorrow as well. I'll have to use my month's worth well. I mean, yeah, that's a good idea. That's a very good idea. But okay. I'm wondering though, right, chat? Like, let me let you know the schedule. So, I want to play more games coming up soon, right? Like, a lot of games. And there's been one thing that I think it's funny, right? Like, there are people who, like, have been doing like trophy hunting and they'll, like, you know, be getting trophies like every single week. But for me, I just want to take my time most of the time. Like, last major, like, big, I guess you can say platinum trophy I got was, I think, Bloodborne, yeah. It was Bloodborne. It's Dark Souls 3, then it was, Bloodborne. And I'll be playing those two definitely, don't worry, like, but there's just a lot of games I want to try again and like get back into. Like, for example, I never really finished Hollow Knight, so I'm planning to get back into that. I have said, and I am still planning to play Sekiro, so don't worry, Sekiro will be coming. I can't say exactly when, but soon enough, eventually. Like, I won't say like it'll come soon because like I really don't know, like, cause like with everything going on, like I'm not sure I'll be able to get it right, like, it's so confusing. Okay. Night Rain, I played Night Rain, by the way, Pushi. Like, I have played Night Rain, but, Night Rain, I don't think I'll be coming back to. Let me explain why. Night Rain, it has a lot of things that I like, and, you know, it was a very interesting concept that they try to bring, like, all these bosses from all these different FromSoft and Souls games into one game, but the pacing is just too quick. And like, from a content perspective, like me, I like to like sit and like take my time, like have moments of pause. But with Night Rain, it just feels like it's very just non-stop. You can't stop moving, like you just have to keep moving, and like runs are just way too, I guess you can say, formulaic. It doesn't really feel like a true roguelike in that sense. It's just like you just will find yourself doing the same thing over and over and over again, because that's just the most optimal path. There's no other way sometimes to play Night Rain. So while I did, and you know, it's just not. I have to go. I'll see y'all another time. Alright, later, Jeff. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for the news. And congrats again. Alright. Stop by again when you have time. Yeah. But yeah, that's why, like, in terms of Night Rain, why I haven't streamed Night Rain. I haven't been playing Night Rain off stream because, like, it's just like, I don't know, it's just I feel like I don't get any time because, like, it feels like, because I'm a person, sometimes I may have to, like, you know, do something else, and, like, I may have to, like, get up, go do something, so it's like, it feels like I can't do that because if I do that, I'm going to die. And it's really stupid that even if you're doing solo runs, that you cannot pause the game, even though you should be able to pause the game, like any roguelike, like Risk of Rain, Hades. Like, if you pause the game, since it's a solo game or you're playing solo, it will be paused. Like, the only time Risk of Rain isn't paused is if you're playing with people, but if you're playing solo, it's paused, right? So there's those issues when it came down to Night Rain, right, Pushy? So I'll be coming back to it, but, like, I do like her, by the way. What's her name? The small bean. Yeah, she's fun. I do like her, but, like, at the same time, like, sadly, like, there's just a lot that I don't like that just makes me not want to play. Maybe if they rework certain things and, like, tweak certain things, gave you a bit more time, you know, so that you can have more time to do stuff. I think Night Rain would be pretty fun, and, well, especially if they allowed you to pause in solo mode, that'd be nice. But yeah, unless those types of changes come, which I doubt, I don't think I'll be getting back into Night Rain. So the games slated that I would like to play are as follows. I really want to play an upcoming game that y'all know that I love, which is Little Nightmares 3. Like, that is one game I'm really excited for. Now, if you remember Little Nightmares 1, I played through the entire game, and I didn't get all the achievements in that game, unfortunately, because, well, I had to do, like, a speed run, and it's really difficult. Or I think it was Little Nightmares 2. No, it had to be 1 because 1 is the one with 6 alone, and then the second one is the one with mono. So yeah, it was 1. So yeah, I'd have had to speedrun it, and, like, I could have, like, spent streams, like, trying to build up to speedrun, but I just didn't want to do it. So I mean, maybe one day I might do it for fun, who knows, but we'll see. But the next thing I was going to get into, another game that I want to bring back that I never really quite finished, was Horizon. It was a fun game, but I sadly never finished it. There is another game that I would like to play, which would be I think I do want to get into the Resident Evil series as well. Okay, and I ran off a cliff. Okay. Ooh, let's back up from the cliff. But yeah, I think I eventually do want to try Resident Evil, maybe here and there. So, we'll see how things go with that. But yeah, there's just a lot of games that I do want to play, and a lot of games that I am looking forward to playing. But just time, you know, like, and one thing is that it just requires me to play a lot off stream, and then there's games that I like playing and I play regularly that, you know, I'll be playing in between some of these games. So sometimes, like, I know that I do take a while when it comes to, like, oh, you know, like, for example, the Dark Souls, no, not Dark Souls, the Bloodborne Platinum did take me a while because, like, I had to take breaks in between, but, like, I think I did it relatively quick. That's what I mean, like, I'm not just a person who can just, like, play one game and nothing else until I get a trophy, right? It'll just get annoying, frustrating, and I'll just, like, burn out, and I'll not play anymore. So that's why I tend to want to take my time when it comes to, like, getting trophies like that, because it has to be a game that I like, I'm having fun with. Okay, I probably shouldn't let this leak right now, and I probably shouldn't say this right now, but I've been playing Lies of P again, and it's really fun. Like, I've had so much fun. I fully played through the DLC. It was really fun. Last boss, Arlecchino, he's a scary ass son of a bitch, I'm not gonna lie, but yeah, I did a lot of things in the base game, and I'm just, like, doing a few things to get, like a few missing trophies, and yeah, I'll likely be getting the platinum trophy for that game in about a month or two. We'll see. I don't really give myself a time limit, but yeah. Arlecchino, the blood artist, the king of reels. He always gives himself like pretentious names. He's just a serial killer, if we're being real. At least the one in Lies of P. He's just like a deranged serial killer, and that's all Arlecchino is in Lies of P. But yeah, the new character is coming soon, so let's see how long we have until the banners change. I think we have like a couple of days left. We have 19 hours. Well, shit. I'm alert because I need to shower, but he a chill guy. He's just misunderstood. Misunderstood? When he tried to kill me? Yeah. I mean, well, it's not that he has the ergo of a serial killer, he has the ergo of a narcissist. Like... But, yeah. But, yeah, I just want to say thank you to everyone who's come. Like, we've seen so many people here, like, I think this is the most people I've seen in one single night, and that's crazy to say. Maybe not all at once, but, like, it's been crazy seeing so many people, come in and go and come in and go. That's nice, you know? That second phase made me change my pants. Do I even want to know what happened? Yeah, should I just rip that shit off? Just was like grabbed the pants by like the front and just like ripped it straight down the front. Well, that's not good. That is really not good. Sharina is so fun. Yeah, I can just run over water. So I don't chat, let's see, so are you ready for the next new area? Are you ready for Nod Cry? It's officially coming out, in 18 hours from now. So when you first come to Alright, well, we're gonna be riding on the aqua bus for a bit, looking at the sights around this area, so I don't care, alright? I wanna listen. Shush. Try and talk. Plans return to Ghost of Tsushima. Alright. I've never played Ghost of Tsushima actually. I've considered it before, but like, I don't know. Alright. Well, so as of today, we have done many different games, many different platinums, so I'm thinking of playing something else. So, I'm looking for some game suggestions that are, well, available on PS4. At least for now. Because there's some games I will want to play and try for the first time on stream, hopefully in future, but we'll see. Yeah, but sorry if I haven't been as talkative as I usually am. Something did happen, like, basically, like, on the inside of my lip, like, you know, like, so you know there's this area where, like, your upper lip meets your lower lip, like, in the corner of, like, your mouth? And, like, for some reason, I got a cut there. I don't know how I did, but, like, yeah. It's still healing. Can you shut up? Can you be quiet, please? To have a moment here, alright? I like you because you're pride colors, but still, shush, alright? Shh. Go to sleep, go to sleep, yeah. Go to sleep, little sir, yeah. Yeah. Damn it, didn't work. Anyway, yeah, we'll just sit down here for a bit. I think I'll jump off the aqua bus right here. Later, sucker! Now you gotta ride all the rest of the way by yourself. Alright. I'm about back where I started, so... didn't make much progress. For some reason, my wife has allowed me to use every social media. Well, that's a good thing. Let's go to a more pretty spot. You know, like, let's go chill. Why does stream always fall behind? I don't know why it does that. Ugh. Okay, there you go. But let's head over to the tree so we can... It's kind of funny that this was like a tree that you could For some reason, yeah. For some reason, though. Okay, well, let's go chill right here for a minute and let's talk about what I would like to do going forward, I guess. So, as you all know, I like this game Genshin a lot, and I do plan to keep playing it, and you know, I'll be playing other games maybe beside it as well, but like, I think I'll always just keep playing Genshin. And I know for some people, Genshin isn't quite their cup of tea, you know, they want something more action-packed, more adventure-packed, but I do appreciate Genshin because, like, there are moments like this where I can just take time and not always have to be focused and not always have to be paying attention, which I tend to like in games. Like, maybe eventually I may just like start doing a lot more turn-based games. Not that I won't like still like playing action games, because like action games are fun, Monster Hunter is fun, a lot of games are fun, but just games like these that always have like little bits where you can just like, you know, stop, talk, and just interact with chat that I like, because I do like having like a dialogue and having an interaction. So chat, a little bit of trivia. Did you know that like in the past at one point I did make videos, but not on this channel? It was a very long time ago. I had another channel and I did like make like, as you can see, more recorded videos, but like I never liked it, honestly. And the main reason being was it didn't feel fun. Now, you know, some people enjoy videos because of how they work. Since a video, you can record like a video like 3 days in advance, and then you can just like upload it 3 days later, and you have the luxury of being able to have a backlog, I guess, when it comes to like videos and video contents. It's like recorded and it's like uploaded, it's like recorded in the past and uploaded like later in the future, so really and truly you can like stay ahead of it. But it's fine to say that I never enjoyed that, you know, because like it just didn't feel like I had a connection with anybody at that point in time, you know. So when I found streaming and, you know, I learned about what streaming was, like I was like, oh, you can interact with people live, and like that just really interested me. And then like after doing it, I'm able to see how it works and like how you can like interact with people. It's just so fun. Like, I don't know, like maybe that's what I say about it. It's just really fun just like getting to interact with people. I mean, it's like, while I know that each one of you is like in a different part of the world, some of you are like, you know, in the North America, some South America, some, you know, Europe, where we all get to like come and sit down and talk, and that's just always been like a crazy idea. And I don't know, I've just always liked that as an idea, being able to connect with people from different places and, you know, different cultures and all these types of things. It's just been really interesting. But I'm considering doing something. Maybe. I must consider. I'm not clearing third MP. Really? Really, Erica? Really? Are you serious right now? Yeah. Okay, there's a bit less people, so alright. So there was a few things I wanted to say earlier, but I was kind of like reserving it until like, you know, things were calm. Because I want y'all to kind of listen and hopefully you'll understand where I'm coming from with what I'm about to say next, but like it's still hard to believe that I've really hit 400 subs, like, because like it's funny, like to a lot of people, some will be like, oh, 400 subs is nothing, especially when there's people with like 22, 30, 40 million, 50 million, you know. And I guess like in the grand scheme of things, like someone who's that big, 400 is nothing to them, but like that's the thing. The thing that's 400 individual people, it's kind of crazy, you know, like that 400 individual people have found my channel, found my content, found what I do, and have liked me enough to want to follow me on this journey of me making content, me, you know, doing all these different things, and that's been really interesting. Like, I wouldn't say I'm necessarily scared, I'm really excited, but like at the same time, it's overwhelming to think about, because like and like on YouTube sometimes, especially the stories that you hear are like, you're the success stories of like, you know, all these people who've like, you know, done YouTube, done it for fun, and you know, found success and successful careers on YouTube and all of that, right? And like those are all well good and everything, but it's like, it's so interesting to think that I've been doing this for so long. And you know, a part of me wonders, like, you know, and I know, like, you know, you can think about what if this, what if that, but sometimes I wonder, like, oh, you know, what if, I don't know, I had started earlier sometimes, but like that's the thing, like I'm kind of happy I got a bit of a late start, because like I know who I am now, because like earlier in life, like I struggled a lot, like trying to figure out who I was, what I wanted in life, what I wanted to do. Like that was just a big struggle overall. And like it's interesting to see now that I have something that I like doing as much as I do, and something that I want to do, like, and that I look forward to doing, because like I never thought I would have that, right? Earlier, you were what, 18 when you started, right? I started in 2020. Were you trying to start in elementary school? Nah. Me start streaming in elementary school? Yeah, that... Nah, I couldn't do that. Nah, that's not quite what I mean. I guess, yes, what I'm trying to say is that I wish that you earned it and you deserve those 400 subs. You're amazing, kind, etc. You deserve this. I'm glad you're reaching your goal. You're gonna going far. Just keep going and never give up. Well, that's the thing, right? Like, I do understand that I'm making a lot of headway and a lot of leeway, and I'm very happy for what I've done so far. You know, it's been kind of crazy, but at the same time, I've kind of just like I've just been wondering, you know, like 'cause I want to do a lot of things. Like I want to do what I can while I'm here. And that's what I'm here to do because like. At the end of the day, the world needs to be a more positive place, and I just have been. I know, like, you know, some people may think, oh, the way you act, like, you act bigger than you are, but, like, because, like, there's actually. I remember someone kind of told me that. So funny story. Like, so chat, y'all know that, you know, I haven't been as active on Discord, on the Discord server, even though it's, like, really small, I haven't been as active. And don't worry, I do want to get up more active, and I do want to be more active over there, but like, the problem isn't that I don't want to be active, it's just energy. Some days I just really don't have the energy to want to be active, you know what I mean? Like, I don't have the energy for human interaction. That just comes with the grounds of me being like a very... Because it's funny, this is a joke I've always thought of. I'm the most extroverted introvert you'll ever meet. And you might be like, what do you mean by that? What I mean by that is like, when it comes to like friends and like people I know well enough, I'll be extroverted and like I'll talk to them. But like when it comes to like people I don't quite know like that, or like people I don't know too well, I'm more introverted, right? Like, especially just recently, like, with everything going on, sometimes, like, I just don't have energy sometimes, you know, like, that's why, like, the place I'm most active on is Instagram, right? And I've been even less active there than usual, because usually I post, like, a lot of, like, reels of, like, you know, animes and, different things like that, animes. Just things that I find cool, you know, like with ambient music, because I love ambient music. It's really cool genre and it's just very relaxing. So I post a lot of those typically, so if you follow me on Instagram you'd realize I post a lot of those. And like, I've been posting as much recently just because, I don't know, I've just been tired, and well, there's other reasons, but... So yeah, like, I know that, you know, because like, the joke is that somebody made a joke at one point, I think, that, you know, I act bigger than I am, because like, the way I'm acting is how it seemed that like most of the big creators act. Because, you know, like most like big creators, like they have their DMs turned off most of the time, so I don't get tons of DMs. And it's not like I'm getting tons of DMs, but it's just like a safety thing, you know, and personal reasons. I just prefer to have DMs off and all of that. So there's just a lot of things that, you know, I just tend to not want to be constantly online. Who said that anyways? Oh, someone that I used to chat with like a few months back, like I want to say I used to chat with them from time to time, and like they made an observation that I'm not very like active on my own Discord and stuff, and they're like, oh yeah, like da da da. I don't recall you telling me this. I think I don't think I've talked to that person since, but it was a while back, like. So it might have just like slipped my mind, honestly, so if so, my bad. Yeah, let me, you know, like, that aside, like, sometimes I do wonder if who the hell do they think they are? I have no idea. But yeah, there was that. And the next thing I do want to talk about is just like, you know, I've tried to maintain a healthy balance just due to like, you know, the situation I am isn't the most healthy for me, you know, both physically and mentally, if I'm being honest. And sometimes, you know, I've had my doubts, like, you know, do I stream enough, you know? Because, like, there are people who stream every single day. You know, like, every day, religiously, 7, 8 hours a day. I can't do that. I'm sorry, I just can't. Like, I see that sometimes, like, damn, you know, like... And like sadly there's this whole like grind mindset when it comes to like, you know, content creation or the content creation space generally, where, you know, it's like, oh, you have to just grind this, you know, you have to be doing this and you have to be doing that and you have to be doing the other and you have to do this like every single day. And like that's just a formula for burnout. I guess some people can do things every single day, but like most of the OG creators who like have been doing YouTube for like, or just content creation generally for like years now, they don't make videos every single day anymore. You know, like... And, okay, this is gonna tie into my next topic, okay? So chat, let me preface this by saying I am not insulting anybody here, okay? Let me make that abundantly clear. I'm just being honest and I'm not trying to be mean. I just want to clear that up before I give my next piece of criticism. One thing I've been, I guess you can say, afraid of, one thing that I think about a lot is like, you know, I want to be like close with like people in the community, but like I never wanted to get to level of like where, you know, people are comfortable like being extremely parasocial, if that makes sense. Because like being social with people is something that as a creator you have to be good at, and like, you know, keeping conversation. But like, you know, some people tend to want to take it way further than just like, you know, oh, you know, you're a fan of what I do, thank you, I appreciate it, to like, oh, I'm going to try to find where you live to come to your house personally to say thank you for what you do. And that has been the most terrifying thing to think of, right? And you know, like, while I would like to like be able to help a lot of people and reach a lot of people and, you know, share my passion with a lot of people, there's definitely a part of me that does worry that if I did ever like, you know, make it too far, that that would kind of become a reality, you know, like... And just generally speaking, in terms of everything, it's... I think I only heard the end part of the conversation. I was just talking about, you can rewind the stream a bit if you want to hear what it was about, but yeah. But there's one thing I don't want to talk about now. And I hope this doesn't come off as like narcissistic necessarily, but it is nice to know that there is a community that cares about you and cares about your well-being sometimes, because like honestly, like if it weren't for like this community, friends, you know, all the people close to me, like I'm not sure where I would be or what I would even want to do right now, because like life has just been like life. It's just been like difficult in places, and you know, I'm getting a bit emotional here, but I just want to do good things, you know, like I just want to just be able to do things I love, and I hope that maybe YouTube and just making content and streaming will be my way to do that. Because like being who I've been and like realizing and having had the experiences that I've had so far, it's been rough, you know, like because like I did something I never thought I would do. Like when I came here, like where I'm staying right now, my grandma's place, like I never thought I was gonna do this. I never thought I was gonna leave my parents' place. Like, you know, like just a situation came up where I just had to do it. And you know, like I've accepted that maybe I will never, you know, be one of the faces of this platform, and that's fine for me. Like I just would hope that I would be able to do enough, you know, I'd be able to make enough of an impact, you know, help people who need it, that I'll be able to, you know, make people smile when they need it. Most of all, I just hope that this could be what I do. Because as I've said, like, I don't foresee a future where I'll ever likely just, because of all the issues that I have, be able to like just, you know, do a regular 9 to 5. That ain't happening. Just due to a lot of reasons. Some I've gone into, some I've talked about, some haven't covered quite yet, and I might in future, or I mightn't, we'll see, but there's just a lot of things that I hope will work themselves out eventually, and that one day I can look back on and say it's over, because yeah, this shit's been rough at times, I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, thank you all for giving me like at least a bit of an opportunity, and we'll see how this thing goes. The next big goal is gonna be like, you know, the next digit over, but like I don't think we're gonna make it there for like the next like year, honestly. So we're gonna take a year before we reach 600 gremlins in the community, but like I'm fine with that, you know. For me, it's about quality rather than quantity. And that's the idea, you know. Maybe I'm just rambling on. Maybe I'm not. I'm talking about a whole lot of nothing right now. I don't know, but thanks for talking to cabbage. Yeah. Thanks for coming to and well, just thanks for, you know, listening and hearing me out. I do hope at least some of what I said made sense, and yeah. God. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm crying right now, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I don't know. I'm just thinking too much, maybe. Yeah, I'll take care of myself, don't worry. It's just, yeah. I just overthink too much sometimes, and yeah, sometimes the thoughts they can both be good and bad, and just many things, you know. Like, oh, I wonder if I said this right. Oh, maybe I fucked up. Maybe I said it completely wrong. Maybe people now think I'm a narcissist. Maybe people... It's like, oh, it doesn't stop. Maybe that cheeseburger down the road actually was my arch enemy, Victor. Like, I'm just kidding. I don't have an arch enemy named Victor that's a hamburger, but still, you never know. Like, the world's just random. Yeah, overthinking is a detriment. Oh boy. Yeah. Yeah, we'll just move down here a bit. Alright, nice. But, yeah. But thank you all so much, you know, thank you. Yeah, sorry, I'm just, that's right. I see. Alright, well, I can switch games here. I would play Minecraft, but I'm worried about people coming and asking me to play in their SMP, which I don't want. I don't want to be a part of an SMP, so... Yeah, I don't want people coming asking when the answer is gonna be a resounding no. No, well, when I was streaming Minecraft, I had people asking me to play that, so yeah. And that's a weird part, like... Yeah, I'm wondering what to do though. I'm exhausted, honestly, mentally and physically. I'm exhausted, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, boy. But, okay. What should I play? What should I play next? I could play some DBD or something, I don't know. The new killer isn't out yet, but yeah, I could show y'all some, yeah, I could play it. But DBD though, we might have salty people coming in. Oh. So as you know, chat, the mod team currently consists of 4 moderators, 3 managing moderators and 1 standard moderator. I will possibly be opening up 1 standard moderator position soon for someone who has time, because like the thing is, if I'm making someone a mod, I do want them to be like not here every single day, but at least like a decent amount of the time, just like help in case. So yeah, I do think that eventually I will be opening up the applications for one standard moderator. One. So, if you think you might be up for the task, I'm always here for most of the time, yeah. I mean, yeah, you're usually out when like you have to work, but if that's not the case, usually you're here, so you're good. You know what? I need some more Primo Gem chat. I'm gonna do my dailies. I guess, cause we're almost capped on resin. I rarely ever show up to streams, and I rarely ever show up to stream these days. Oh, come on, Erica, you're always here. What do you mean you rarely ever show up these days? You're always here. You're my biggest fan. And I'm grateful that you are. Yeah, sure you'd be lurking a lot more, especially if you have to make food, but yeah. Yo, hey Caustic. Nice to see you, by the way. Hope you're doing well. It's been a minute. How's work been, I guess? Guess you've been busy with work or something. So, yeah. Yeah, work is going good. I'm back tomorrow. We're doing pretty good. Pretty emotional, you know. Let me hit a big milestone on the channel, so that's great. Didn't think I'd make it this far, but here we are. Thank you, chat. I'm having a bit of a runny nose for some reason because, like, I don't know. I'm not sick or anything, by the way, but yeah, I'm just... congrats on 400. Hey, thanks, Caustic. Appreciate it. Caustic. Have you tried out any new games or anything, or I've just been too busy with work to try anything new like that? Damn, electro charge is busted. Or lunar charge rather is busted. I'm back into World and DVD recently, but mainly been watching new Watching the new Dexter. Dexter? Alright. But yeah, I'll be getting into DVD. I'm considering maybe hopping over and playing a few games. I'm looking forward to the new killer, and I'm glad that the new PTB changes are not coming out because, like, yeah, the new PTB changes were terrible. Like, they were so broken that, like, genuinely speaking, this was one of the few times I was considering that, yeah, I'm not gonna play Dead by Daylight for a while until either they revert the changes or if they had like actually went through with it, or like I was just gonna do something else because like play other games for a while. Cause yeah, the changes were gonna be like so punishing to like anybody who plays killer. I was like, nah. Like, you don't get to see someone after them being unhooked for 30 seconds. Do you see that they held back the new... Yeah, I saw it, by the way. I know they held back the new changes and they're not going through with it. That's why I said if they had gone through with it, I was considering taking an extended break from the game. Cause yeah, some of those were some bullshit, I'm not gonna lie. I am not going to lie. But one thing, it's interesting, but a lot of people aren't liking the new Michael Myers change either. That's why I'm actually considering, because I do have Michael Myers now, and I can play him before he's changed, because I think he's going to be changing the next update, which is coming soon, so... You can tell, yeah, I don't think they tried them, that's the thing, like... Because, like, if they had players play them, like, there's no way, because, like, they were legitimately, like, and this is the sad thing, right? They were legitimately people who would go out of the way to get themselves tunneled out of the game so that killers couldn't kick generators or just couldn't do anything. It was ridiculous, like... And they'll run in front of you and make you hit them and down them, like, it's just so bad. It's so bad. Like, I saw this clip of a streamer, it's a VTuber, I don't know who it is. Like, they were like legitimately like, you know, they were playing games with, I guess, their friends or whatever, and they would like, they got unhooked by their friend, right? And they basically killed themselves on hook, right? And what they did was then they got unhooked at second hook state after, like, you know, struggling on hook and going to second hook state. And like after they got unhooked, the killer's trying to go for another person, right? And tell me why this person, guess what they do? They start running in front of the killer to get downed, and well, the killer has no choice eventually but to down them, and when they get hooked, they're celebrating that now that the killer can't do anything. Like, it's like, and that's the thing, like, you know, like, I feel like the game can't be balanced, right? Like, that's the thing, games can't be balanced, because like, Dead by Daylight by definition is an unbalanced game, and it will never be balanced, right? Because like, from killers to like, you know, solo queue versus like survivors with friends, like, the game will never be balanced, because like, if you're going up against survivors who can talk and properly communicate, you're gonna lose more than likely. Like, you can say like 60% of the time, like, if they're really good, yeah, you're gonna lose. But if you're going up against like a bunch of people who are not talking, who are uncoordinated, then your chances are better. So it's like, it's just one of those things where like, it's hard to say. Because, yeah, the survivors, they're... Shit, I accidentally hit my mic. Sorry, chat. I'm sorry. If you heard that, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to hit you. Sorry. Here we go. That'll make it better. Okay. No, I'm considering hopping on some DVD real quick. What do you think? Should I do it? Should I not do it? What are we thinking, chat? What are we thinking? Yes, no, maybe. I can run a few matches now. It's late enough. It's like 9 p.m. Not too early. No, okay. Before they ruin the poor character, yeah. Okay, well, let's go over and I'll show you how Myers works. Like, I will see, like, I'll give you a bit of, like, advance. I am not great at Myers, okay? So please, 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 you know, don't roast me. Yeah, I'll do my best, alright? Yeah, I'll sit and explain how Myers works and I'll try to find a build. And then we'll just, like, play him, I guess. So I'll see you over there. Alright, chat? See you there. Wait, should I keep the 400 celebration stream in the title and just, like, over to DBD? What do you think? Or should I be like, celebration stream part 2? Or DVD part 2? I don't know. I don't know. I'm just thinking of ideas, okay, chat? Just thinking of what I can... I mean, we're still celebrating, so, you know, like, yeah. Well, okay. So, chat, if you're here, I'm going to be switching over to Dead by Daylight, so this stream is going to end. Yes, call it, call it 400 subs after party. A bet. Yeah. Well, chat, I'll see you on the next game. So stay tuned and I'll be right back. So I will see you over there. Alright, BRB.